Hello, chat. I think everything's working. Am I audible? I am audible. All right. So we are gonna be
Here you can.
finishing. That was not what I meant to click on. We're gonna be finishing the pre-alpha today. It's not the alpha because I haven't finished. My rules for the alpha were that everything would be done, except testing, and the bosses are not done. They're not even close. But the pre-alpha will be everything except um the bosses. So that'll be good. So that will be the goal for today. Um, and of course, that will mean an update video this afternoon when I inevitably um, finish the stream. So we have, as it says in the bottom right side of the screen, we have about 31 bulls left to write. It's a little bugged right now, this screen, but it doesn't actually need to not be bugged, so we're just trying to roll with it, because I don't need this to not be bugged. It should be bugged, and it will work perfectly fine. Alright, so RES rooms, we're gonna start with Calibri bedroom. Now, City has actually crashed, which is hilarious. So RES bedrooms, looking for, yep, Calibri bedroom is not one of them. So we can just do a comma, Colibri's bedroom. Add that, and then we're going to add a search for that room, which will be the newest case. So this would be case 19, break. This would be an enemy handler, so let's go grab the enemy handler from right front. Oh, I don't know what enemy number we're on. Control F, instantiate enemy. Well, actually, there's a way we can do this. What we're gonna do is we're gonna swallow this up. We're gonna go here, and we have 84 references, so we're on 85. I guess these numbers look weird. 76, 77. I don't see any repeats, but it also doesn't go up to 85. Whatever, we're gonna say it's 85. The numbering doesn't have to be perfect, as long as it works. Uh, and 85 will work, so. 85. Alright, so one thing I will do when everything's said and done is I will go back and check these numbers to make sure they're good. So Calibri room, there's one Calibri in there. So we're going to be finding this chunk. We're going to do chunk.transform, enemy find Calibri. This case we want an AND statement. And we're not looking for this, we're looking for Colibri's bedroom. Transform.find. Enemy manager.game object, and then that will get us the Calibri. Yep. Alright, so 85 is done. 86. 86 is SF South Corridor. 6F South Corridor. So this is case 20. key number 87. And then we're looking for 6FS. 6FS. Is it S south? No, it's just S corridor. Find the enemy manager. We have enemy 1 star. And enemy 2. 6F. I was trying to chunk SF. Okay. That gets us the chunk number. Then we just copy this. T88. It's T87. It's T85. It's T88. And then for instead of star, we're doing enemy 2 Yule. Is there capitals on this set? There is. This is star, and this is your. So that gives us 8788. And then we just have to grab this room reference and add it to the list. It gets us another set of trip lines. Next steps next. 7N north. Pretty much going to be the exact same as the last one, except we have one enemy, which is a star. So we can grab this case. Copy it. 21. This becomes 7F. 7F. This is 7F north. And then we're looking for, I think, just a star. Yep, just a star. And that gets us key 89. Alright, next room. Protector Archive also has an enemy in it. So what we want to do is grab this room reference. Let's see if an existing reference already exists. I'm looking for Protector's Archive. I feel like there is something you need in that room. Oh, these are not. These are in the wrong room. These are supposed to be in this one. Protector's Archive. Protector's Archive is in fact an existing room. So we scroll down to the bottom. I'm so tired today. It's that. Archive is the next one. So we're on case. I need to make sure I don't waste track of our case. We're on case 90. We just have one Yule here. And we one Yule. Awesome. And that gets us key code 90. Or whatever. Yeah, key 90. Alright. Quavery's study. No enemies there. Management office. We do have enemies here. In the management office, there are a Queebry. So let's go find the management office. Is the management office a room we already deal with? It is. Let me see. Maintenance, call room, service room, admin manager. It is. It's the one after the Yule dorm. So it'd be this one. That's Yule dorm. And then that'd be this one. To archive. No, working for key code 91. We're looking for enemy manager, management office. Midway, I don't remember a Queebry in this room, but it says there's one. That means there's one. This one has a lot of enemies. Yep. Storch. Storch Storm doesn't have any real reason you need to go into it, to my memory. It's just loot and shit in there. Yep, I'm right. Yeah, there's no actual, like, in-game reason to go into that room. So that'll be the next case, which will be case number 92. 92. Two, 92. What is this? Storage tensor is star yo yo yo. Okay. So star 93 3 enemy 2 yo 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 3 4 94, 94, 5, 95. All right. We're how many rooms down are we? We are one, two, three, 4, 5, 6. We're 6 out of 12. We're halfway. No, we're not. We're 6 out of 19, which is about a third. All right. Oh, I forget how boring this could be. See if anyone's available to like chatter. Ooh. All right. 95. We have a couple more to go. Couple more to go. Sliding close. All right. Next one. Protector's office. I'm pretty sure we have a reference key for that already. Protector's office or protector's? Yeah, protector's office. We don't have a reference number for that already. Let's do check 23 here. Find the room key we're looking for is protector's office. Does confuse me that we don't have that already, to be honest. But whatever. Enemy manager, and then enemy 1 is a Yule. Enemy 1 and enemy 2 are Yules. Those will get reference key 96 and 97. And we have to grab the room name, add it to the reference list. Awesome. Elevator's not going to have enemies in it. Common room. Wait, let me reaffirm to myself that I'm making progress. How many more do we got? We got common room, repair bay. Folks study, folks office, 7E, 8E, 8N, SDS, SDN, 7S, R dorm, storage dorm. All right, so we still have a fair number. We're not done yet. All right, trying to think of a way I can speed this up a little bit. Oh, next room it is, I guess. 28 is common room. Do we have common room already? We... Oh, that's the wrong one. Would be this one. Common room, we do. Common room has a reference of 2. Shit. We'll grab the... So we're at 98. And how many enemies do we have in the common room? We have 2. I'm guessing it's just a Yule. Yep, Yule. And then we get number 99. It's just gonna be another Yule. Alright, next room. Repair bay. Repair bay. Do we already have repair bay? We do not. That's a bit shocking. Sure we don't have repair bay? We don't. Don't see it. Comma. Repair bay. Yes. Yeah. It's just a Yule and a nest. Oh, I hate our nests. They have to be just a slight bit more complicated. Well, repair bay gets us our next case, which is case 24. For case 99. Chunk. Repair bay. And chunk enemy 100 will be this aura. Should really build a method for ours. I feel like it might make it a bit faster. Yeah, like ours are just odd. Really, a method for all of these would be very nice, and I'm going to probably work on that eventually. But for now, the reason I'm averse to methods at the exact moment is because if anything goes wrong, um, it is very easy to fix non-method code. versus because the repair nest, this is nest tile regular. It gets chase 24. It's the next one. Folk Study. I'm fairly certain there's enemies in Folk Study and all. I mean, there's pickups in both of those places. Yeah, Folk's Office definitely. Folk Study bedroom. No, I guess not. So that'll be case 25. Chunk. Folk Study. Study. Case 102. We're gonna grab this. Is this just a Yule? I'm guessing. Nope, it's two RNSs. Oh yeah, I know what room this is. See, with a lot of these rooms, I haven't played City in a while, so I can like tangentially remember which one it's referring to, and then like a unique detail will pop up, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I definitely know what that one is. That's Falk's Study. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, next one is Falk's Office. We definitely already have the chunk for this. We're at 104 on references. What is the enemy we're looking at here? It's just a Yule. So I'll just grab a Yule. Yeah, I'll just grab a Yule. 104 for Falk's Office. Yep, there's Falk's Office. 104. We have two enemies here. 5. 5. Which is enemy 1 and enemy 2. The chunk is going to be named game object Falk Office chunk is equal to game object dot find Falk's Office game object dot transform dot find enemy manager dot game object, and then this just gets replaced. Wait, I should do this. Hmm. There. Now you see some of it. Cool. Yeah. So Fox Office, enemy 1 and 2. That should handle that. Next we have 7E. 7E is going to very cleanly be, well, we can copy these ones. A new case. There's no way I'm already tracking 7E. Case 26. Break. This will be chunk 7E. This will be chunk 7E. Transform. 7E has enemies of 1 star. Let me just try to get that room name. That room name is 7F. 7F space E space corridor. And that gets us that one. That gets us T104. Or no, 106. 106 it is. I think. Pretty sure. And then we just have to add, well, let's not manually retype things. We don't have to. Let's add that to the list. So FE. Alright, next one. Next one I'm guessing is also a corridor. Yep, it's 8FE. So we can just add that up here. Comma. 8FE corridor. Yep. And the enemies we're dealing with are 2 Yules. So let's jump back south again. We're getting a new case. Case 27. Okay, we grab this whole thing. Oh, this whole thing. The hell? Don't do that. We're looking at chunk 8E. And this becomes 8E. And this becomes 107. And is it another star, or is it a Yule? What is it? What are we looking at here? We're looking at 2 Yules. Gives us to 108. Alright, break. Then we go to the next set of enemies, which is 8FN. So now we're looking at north. Another one that there's no way there's any pickups in a hallway. I don't think there's any point in the game where there's a pickup in the hallway. So we grab this. We do this. We do break. Do 8N. 8FN. We're doing case 109. 9. 8N. And we are looking at 2 enemies, 2 stars. Star 2 is a star. Alright, that gets us up to 110. Ooh. Next we have Star Dorm South. Alright, we haven't done that one before, so it's another case. I don't know why it brought me to Re-Edge. Yeah, I don't think there's any progression in Star Dorm South. 29 gets us another room. My hope is that chunk star let's restart himself. And in terms of enemies, we have two enemies. I don't know why this is inactive. Oh no, we just have one. We have one that's just star in all caps. Oh, interesting. Huh. Thinking about something. I think I distinctly remember at one point in the game, um, there used to be numbers on enemies. Was that just ones that were alive? It might have just been Alright. Start arm south, but let's copy this to make sure this is up here. It's not. No, it's all caps. Okay, let me make sure I fix that. I don't think there's any progression in Stardorms. I could be wrong, but I don't think there is. Oh, we still need. Oh, fuck. We still need these two. Yeah. So 7FS is our next one. Definitely another one where there's no way there's progression. Because it's a hallway. So we can safely move to case 30. And we get chunk 8N. And then it's going to be. Oh, this is 7S, not 8S. 7S. This is 7FS. 7FS. Base S. Corridor. Still looking for an enemy manager. Nothing crazy's going on here, just two Yules. Do I have a copy for two Yules? I do. And this just becomes 7S. This becomes 112 and 113 respectively. Alright, so that gets 112 and 13. We can move on to the next enemy, which is Stardorm North. I feel like one of these Stardorms actually does have progression in it, if I can just remember which one. Or maybe not. Nope, neither do. Let's add this other. This is 7FS. And this next one's going to be Stardorm North. Which gets us yet again new case. Case 31. And this is going to be Star North. Star North is going to be 1 star. This doesn't exist. This gets you 114 and 114. And this goes down here, which is awesome. Alright, that gets done Stardorm North. We have two left. Aradorm is next. Aradorm is definitely going to include ours. So without even questioning here, I'm going to grab the copy for Ours, I don't think Ardorm is required. No, the Ardorm is definitely not required for progression. I know that for a fact. Well, it's required. You walk through it, but you don't do any like bull handles on it. What is going on? If thank you. Um, so that we just do throw a break at the end here. We do chunk or chunk aura, and then the room name is Aura Dorm. Aura Dorm Boat Room, all caps. Enemy manager, and then we should see a bunch of. Yep, we see 2 nests. Exactly like that. So we get 115. 115, and then 116. And 160. Alrighty, that gets that done. And then final one is Storage Storm, which I also don't think is needed for progression. I will check, but I don't think it's before I do that. Let's grab this string. And double check that Storage Storm is not needed for progression. Not needed for progression. It's good to know. So that means our last one that we handle is Storage Storm Musicator. So we get the case 33, which we're going to throw a break on, and we're also going to throw a default here after, because we are officially done with this room. We're going to do a game object, chunk, storch is equal to game object dot find that game object dot transform dot find the enemy manager dot game object. Chunk storage is already done, so it's going to be storage D. No. This is just an enemy find. Let's grab a more reliable enemy. Enemy find. Enemy find. There we go. Alright, so what enemies do we got in this room? We've got 2 Yules and a star. Yule. Yule. Star. Star's on 3rd position. Star's on spur. Alright. And that finishes RES, which is the bigger of the two. Whew. Alright. So that finishes RES. That leaves just Rot Front, which has 12 enemies that need to be added. But, yeah, this is a big win. That was rough. Very rough. That's the thing about working on this project. It's very rough because it's incredibly boring. So you just get bored very quickly. Like I've only been streaming for an hour and I'm incomprehensibly bored right now. Um, yeah, let's hide this. All right. So CDMP is now 5,348 lines of code. And it will shrink once I get some method optimization going, which is a plan for as soon as we switch from pre-alpha to alpha. All right. So what we're gonna do, um, is we could pivot and finish rot, but seeing as things is broken, and really rot front isn't going to be quick. There's 12 rooms of enemies. It could be quick, but it's you can't really get to rot front right now because you can't get past the Yaina. Um, I think I'm gonna stop here. Simply because I'm out of energy and I'm gonna be decreased in terms of efficiency. So, I will be back.